Now, I'm here in the middle of the day right now, breaking up my day to come on here and shoot a video about something that I heard that's kind of off the wall. Daniel Cormier claims that Jim Miller does not belong in the UFC Hall of Fame for time served. He feels like that's why he's getting in, for time served. Not for the accolades and the records that he's broken, the records that he holds right now, but literally for time served. This is also the same guy, and I love Daniel Cormier to death, but this is also the same guy who put Khabib Nurmagomedov over Muhammad Ali in the all-time combat sports hall, his top five. Put Khabib over Muhammad Ali. So, you know, some of the things that he says are just kind of bizarre, and this is absolutely one of them. Especially, listen, if the UFC had a standard that was like out the door, I'd be like, all right, I get it. He's never won a belt. He was a longevity fighter. He's broke some records. But he was never like an elite fighter. I totally get it. Totally understand it. But why is Donald Cerrone in the Hall of Fame? And I love Donald Cerrone, but why is he in the Hall of Fame? Why? Because he's got the most knockdowns in UFC history. Knockdowns, not even knockouts, knockdowns. And he's got the most fight bonuses. That's why he's in the Hall of Fame. He was never an elite fighter. This is a guy who every time he fought for a strap or fought in a really big spot, he mentally crumbled. He's in the Hall of Fame. He just got into the Hall of Fame. There are guys in there that are well deserving of the Hall of Fame. Daniel Cormier is one of them. Jose Aldo. I mean, guys like even Ken Shamrock, who wasn't an overall great fighter, but he was a pioneer of the sport. Like, there's guys that are super well deserving to be in there. But to say that Jim Miller doesn't deserve to be in there because it's only time served. I mean, even Matt Serra. I love Matt Serra, but he wasn't a great fighter. I mean, this guy, yeah, he won the Ultimate Fighter. He won the strap off GSP. He kind of got lucky, let's be honest, because GSP came back and worked the hell out of him in the next fight. But, like, okay, but he's in the Hall of Fame. Jim Miller's in the Hall of Fame on time served, he says. Meanwhile, if you look at this guy's accolades as of right now, there's a guy who, in categories, the most UFC fights in 42, the most overall wins in 25, most wins in lightweight division, 22, most stoppages in the lightweight division, 15, and he's also tied for second most stoppages, 17 behind Charles Oliviera. That's time served. That's all that is time served. I mean, come on, Jim Miller belongs in the Hall of Fame. He belongs in the Hall of Fame. Let's be honest. Go through the UFC Hall of Fame, and you're going to see a lot of very, very well-deserving people in there. But sporadically in there, you're going to see these guys that are entered in that are going to make you raise your eyebrow, like, why is he in the Hall of Fame? There's quite a few of them in there if you look. Jim Miller deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. That was an extremely cold take by Daniel Cormier. Tell me what you think. Does he belong? Does he not belong? Or do you care less? I'll talk to you guys later.